We are demanding that Blair Suffredine publicly advocate on our behalf to ensure the minimum emergency care for pediatric and obstetric. This is, we're not asking for the moon. We're asking for him to ensure that specialist obstetrician and pediatricians will be available 24/7, if that means on call or present at the hospital, that there will be some plan in place so that women and their babies in labor will not have to risk death to give birth in Nelson.
I forget some.
If they can do it.
Well, we've recently been granted use of the bathroom, so we'll stay as long as necessary. There is a possibility that Blair Suffredine will return. We've been told that we will be required to leave at the end of the day. We're prepared to stay longer than that. If he comes back, we would be ecstatic and obviously open to talking more with him about a public position, a statement that he could make that would be okay with him and sufficient for us. In our meeting this morning, that didn't seem possible, likely anything, but perhaps today we'll change that. There's currently a rally outside his constituency office. There are quite a few people out there in support of us, so we're hoping that he'll realize that we're not a bunch of extremists in here wanting something ridiculous. We are a bunch of totally regular people from different backgrounds wanting to know that we're not going to die in childbirth, and neither are our children. We are committed to a nonviolent approach of making our views known. In and around Nelson, there have been a plethora of town hall discussions, meetings with Blair Suffredine, letters written, phone calls made, all kinds of feedback given to both the healthcare administration and to people's elected officials. We have a deadline that is approaching incredibly quickly, and no secure plan in place. So at this point, we are more or less forced into a protest position.
Strawberries.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye. I'm going to get Jocelyn.
Plums. Yeah.
Has Heather called?
Cook eggs.
No, but the phone's been busy the whole time.
Cook some bread.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What does Lowly Worm have on his head?
Pie.
Well, what this means is that after July 24th, we can start receiving loss of life as a result of insufficient service. So what are our options? There are 3 pregnant women here. We're part of the whole community who understands what a basic right and how important that is as a cornerstone of health care.
Noisy Nora, I think
I think we all feel that we
I had
have
one
no
called-
choice but to do something we really
That
rather
one.
not do.
I have one, I think it's called Nora in the middle.
Um,
Mary, can you say thanks to Mary? She's up there.
You're welcome,
well,
sweetheart.
we hope, but not without reserve, that we would be able
Jack had dinner
to get him to advocate on our behalf. It became,
Jack needed for
a number of things became quite clear. First of all, that he is not comfortable agreeing to publicly advocate on behalf of so we're putting words in our mouth, intimating that we're trying to control him. So we said, no, we're asking you to be our elected official. That's all we're asking, to advocate on our behalf. He continues to say things like, you're putting words in my mouth, and I can't, I need to look into this more, that kind of thing. But we weren't asking him for solutions to the healthcare problem. We were very, very patient about that. It was a point that he kept returning to us and we hadn't understood. So there were a number, there was a lot of ground that we covered over
let's finish over again to no effect at all.
Quiet, said the
And,
Hush, said
you know,
Nora, said her sister.
so
Why
the
are
other,
you
the other
so
kind of
dumb?
shocking thing that came out was the definite plan for private
Jack
care
was
to
getting
replace
sleepy.
what
Father
public
did.
care is
Kate.
disappearing.
Jack
He made quite a clear
singing
statement
too, so
that,
Public-private partnership.
yeah, a public-private partnership, that was the plan, so that, you know, as Kootenai Lake District Hospital becomes empty, you can fill up with private facilities. And, you know, we talked about a lot of long-term
We have to be careful
ideas
when we
that
talk
Jack
about
had mentioned about,
We have
but
to be careful when
none
we talk
of
about what he
none
said
of
so
the
that we
ideas
don't
that he was willing to
get his
stand
position
behind
wrong.
or advocate
Mercy
about,
says her
none of
sister.
them
That's
pertained
Yeah.
very
during
wrong.
time between
Yes,
Would you mind if we
My husband. So, but he was in 92. Oh, 92. Yeah, that was my.
What do you have in Mo?
I'm gonna have the redfish trout. And should I just get French fries for Olivia, do you think, and just share?
We're homemade. Close small fries?
Thanks.
Are pad thai noodles okay, Mo?
Pad thai noodles? Yeah.